it's been 4 months, December, January, February, March, April, since I completed the Ironman TAUPO in December, the 70.3, which is a half Ironman. I did a vlog series leading up to it, which is on YouTube, and you can have a look if you follow the link to this video, and then you'll be able to see all the vlogs leading up to this race. So I went from never competing in a endurance race to completing a half Ironman, and the plan now is to train for a full Ironman probably a year from now, but that will be in my next video and the plans for that. But I thought I should really edit the vlog from the actual race. Massive shout out to my friend Abby. Couldn't have done it without her. She was an absolute diamond the whole time. Helped me with getting all my ducks in a row. Massive confidence boost for me having someone there to support. And you know, she enjoyed it from a spectator's point of view because there were some absolute athletes running and cycling and swimming around that course. That's not me. But some of the pros are just unbelievable to watch. The way they move, how fit they are is just incredible. So yeah, here's the vlog. I will come in and put some commentary on it, because obviously when you're racing and Abby's trying to follow me around, it's hard to get information in the vlog. So that's what I'll do, and hope you enjoy. So if you watch some of my previous vlogs, you'll see I got sick, I think 2 or 3 weeks into training of the 12-week block, and I took maybe 4 or 5 days off to recover. Now, leading up to this race, you're pushing your body to the absolute max, and I actually got a bit sick. Looking back, I was not in a good way. I was dizzy. I was feeling really tired the week before the race, but I knew if I could just get to the start line, I wasn't going to throw away all the training that I'd done. But I had like a swollen throat, I had headache, I was super tired. I think the 2 weeks leading up to the kind of deload for the main race, I'd pushed it just too much. Too many Ks, running and biking, and too much in the pool. But for me, it was just too much. And then I started to crash the week before the race. So what you're about to see is me in bed the Friday before the race on the Saturday. Just tried to have a nap. Not good. Still pretty tired, eh? It's Friday. About 2 o'clock, 2:30. Abs has gone for a mountain bike. I'm just sat in bed with the fan on. It's about 26 degrees today. All checked in now. Got my wristband. 412. Bed looks like a bloody boudoir. But yeah, we're in this hostel here. Pretty adequate for what I need. I've been sick before a big event. I'm not like that sick, but just not feeling 100%. But all the training's done. I know as soon as I flip the switch, I'll be good to go. I did this before playing rugby for Buller when we got through to the final of the Meads Cup up in Wanganui. I had a bad chest infection. Played 80 minutes with it fine, so just draw inspiration from them. I did get pneumonia afterwards actually, but yeah, look, it's all good. Night before the race, I've got a pack of ice on the back of my neck just to cool me down before I go to sleep. I'm putting everything together for the race. Bang! So it's about 8 o'clock, gonna head to sleep in an hour, and then get up at about 4:45, 5 o'clock. Food, head down, get the transition ready before 6:15, and then you got to be out of there by 6:15 because the pro athletes start coming through. Head down to the swim, ready to go at 7:10. So this thing here looks like a bit of a strange setup, but it's keeping me cool. Gels, front of the bike, back of the bike, Cliff bars, running one, ready to go. So I had to get some videos sent to me from Abs, so the quality of a couple of them's not great, so forgive me for that, but you'll get the point. We're in ISO, so obviously I can't get a phone and get them across, so she just sent them to me via Messenger. But yeah, if it's a bit blurry, that's why. Apologies. That liquid gold. My good friend Callum said to me, heart in the oven, head in the fridge. My head will be in the fridge after this, that's for sure. Brain freeze, some would say. Woohoo! I think that's... How much is that? Figure out. 75, about 110 grams of carbs in each one. Plus the Cliff Bar, another 50 each, 42. It's about 150 in each bottle and bar. So I have 2 bars that. It's about 300 grams on the bike, which is solid. And then here will be another about 150 grams. This next one, so what you've just seen, this is the day before the race. This is the Friday afternoon, and what I decided to do was practice my transition. So I went for like a 200-meter swim, jumped on my bike for a bit, got back in all my gear so I could get, you know, really used to being in TAUPO and practicing a few transitions. So yeah, that's what you're about to see, is me coming out the sea now, having done a bit out the lake, having done a bit of a swim, and then about to jump on my bike and then go for a bit of a trot. But I think I biked maybe 1 kilometer and ran maybe 500-600 meters, so nothing hectic.
Action.
Right, this is the finish line. So I haven't read the race guide yet properly, but I'll be coming in somewhere, running down here. I'll probably have urine, some type of bodily fluids down my legs, running down there. Come on, that's the plan anyway. And we're just having a little walk around, seeing what is up. Looks nice though, doesn't it, Abs?
Yeah, looks good, mate.
Morning of the race, just getting ready, about to head down to the transitions to get everything sorted, had my breakfast, been to the toilet, and now just gonna brush my teeth, put on my tattoos and my leg tattoo, sorted, slept enough. On, ready to go. 20 minutes till we go. Gonna do a little practice lap first. I'm like the Queen, I've got white gloves on. Yeah, a lot of people here, a lot of people already come out of the water though, so you know, if there was anything in the lake that could have eaten them, it would have eaten them. You know, like rogue, massive pike or something, it would have eaten them, so don't have to worry about that, but I'm gonna get in the water and then head down. 12 weeks of training, 1 minute maybe, a couple of minutes, then we're on. See you throughout and then at the end. So I'm just getting into the lake swim here, 1.9 kilometer swim. This was originally one of the one things I was worried about throughout the training. You can see on previous vlogs, took me a lot of time to get comfortable swimming, but once I got into a groove, swimming in the lake was so much better than swimming in the sea. It was clear, you could see. It wasn't deep, you could see the bottom at all times, so it wasn't too bad at all. Obviously the day before I'd done a bit of a swim, which was great to get me kind of used to it. And I just kind of stuck with this one fella the whole way, and yeah, managed to get it done. And actually, I was pretty tired. I don't think I could have gone much further on the swim because my technique was starting to kind of battle towards the end, but I managed to get it done and got out the other end.
Yes! Woo! Let's go, big fella. Don't worry about it.
So the bike, to give you a bit of a debrief of how the bike went. Obviously when I got off the bike, couldn't feel my legs, but that was mainly just being in the saddle for about 3 hours. I did 90k in sub 3 hours. I think I averaged around 31k an hour. Bit of a hill to start with, but then having no cars on the road was just lovely. You can't slipstream anyone. You got to be within 10 to 12 meters behind every person, and if you want to overtake them, you got to overtake them in 25 seconds. Otherwise, you get put in a penalty box for 5 minutes. So you are out there on your own, essentially, on all Ironman events. And I really enjoyed the cycle. It was probably the most enjoyable thing out of everything because the roads are clear, the beautiful countryside. But when I came off the bike, you'll see now, my knee was playing up. I've had quite a few knee operations and cruciate replacements and a bit of damage to some other ligaments in my knees. So they were starting to battle a little bit. But once I got off and maybe did the first K, that actually started to ease up a bit and I kind of got into the groove and then kind of ripped into some running.
Yes, big fella.
I can taste the Guinness on my lips. 5k to go. A little je ne sais quoi when we get to the end. Come on! And there we go, I finished that last stretch. It's amazing when you're running what you kind of crave at the end. You've done all this training and I just wanted a Guinness. So that's exactly what we did, went and had a Guinness afterwards in an Irish pub. I managed to do 5 hours, 45 minutes. Swim was about 35 minutes, bike was sub 3 hours, and then the half marathon was just over 2 hours, 2 hours and 1 minute. I was hoping to run a sub 6 hour half Ironman, and I managed to do that, so I was stoked. The running was particularly hard towards the end. My I never stopped running though, only maybe to hydrate a bit. But other than that, ran the whole thing. I have done a half marathon in about 1 hour 40, 1 hour 41. So I was about 20 meters slower than obviously my quickest half marathon. But considering, you know, everything before that, I was pretty happy. The goal was to do a sub 2 hour half marathon, but just went over. But that's the proof that I got to the end. And yeah, didn't get any videos of me crossing the line. I did get some pictures and stuff though. Yeah, looking back, was really chuffed with kind of how it went. Pretty seamless. I was crook afterwards, but you know, just shows you if you do put the training in, even if you aren't fully 100, you can still push yourself mentally to get through it. I don't, you know, do these things to try and kind of get everyone to want to do one. That's great, but even if it inspires you to just go for a walk or go for a 3K run, that's why I have done things like this, and I will continue to do things like this. And I'm going to, obviously when this lockdown is done, try and push hard on the YouTube and try and vlog stuff. So if you can subscribe to it, that'd be good. I'll be putting another video up in a couple of days about what my plan is going forward from here. So yeah, subscribe to the channel would be awesome, and I hope you enjoyed watching that to some degree. Any questions, let me know. Write a comment or just message me on Instagram or Facebook. But yeah, that was Ironman 70.3 2019, December the 7th.